It's time to get this little Plunderling out of his cage.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Hey guys, me host Superstar, thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! It's a Plunderling. This is Zombone, the feral Plunderling. You guys know, I love anything to do with like orcs and goblins and fantasy. That's kind of my wheelhouse. As you can tell from around this room, I like the darker side of sort of like comic books and movies, and so I like a little bit of random stuff. So the fact that they've created a evil little feral goblin-y thing is definitely in my wheelhouse. Plunderlings is a series that I never thought we'd see here in the UK. I remember when this was a Kickstarter and it started coming to Big Bad Toy Store, and I just never thought I'd see these in the UK. But slowly but surely, places like Props and Replicas, where I got this, so props and replicas.co.uk, link in the description, you can grab yourself Zombone and many of the other Plunderlings when they're in stock. They're currently out of stock at the moment on some of them, but Props and Replicas is where I grabbed this bad boy from. I believe they've got the see-through variant still in stock, though, of one of the characters. I forgot the name of it. I think it was a San Diego Comic-Con one. But either way, that's where I'll be grabbing mine from in the future, and I can't wait to bust this guy out of the packaging. So let's do this and take a closer look at the feral Zombone. I don't know what the voice was native. Obviously, he's a goblin, he can't talk like that. Whenever I do goblins, I automatically go to my orc voice. I automatically go for the goblin orc voice from Lord of the Rings. They are not for eating. Surely this guy's going to be more like the goblins. What about their legs? They don't need those. We've got two little ears for the box. I remember you can put a little thing in the box so you can have the little ears sticking out of the box. But I won't be doing that because I'm not an inbox collector. So I will probably be getting rid of this box, to be honest. But Plunderlings, wow, we finally got one. I'm happy about this. So we've got plenty of little accessories to be looking at. We've got the figure himself that is tied in with a little few rope ties here, so let's snip those off. We've got one more there. Actually, one big one. There we go. There we go. Yoop. And then we've got these alternate heads. And some alternate hands. It comes automatically with two flat palm hands on there. We don't need this no more, so what do we do with boxes? Yeet! Right. Oh yeah. Okay. So here is our little Plunderling out of the box. Ooh, wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. He's very, very wiggly and loose. It's just wobbling on his own. So the figure itself is very cool, actually. I like this. Lots of articulation for such a little character. The head is on a ball joint, so you can make him look up that far, as well as down, left and right, and plenty of pivot and movement there. And lift up that side hinge and also rotate. There is a single hinged little elbow here. Don't want to break him, so let's be careful there. Yeah, single hinged little elbow. And hands are on little ball joints as well. Plenty of paint rub going on though, which I'm not too thrilled about, to be honest, in the joints. As you can see there, the joints are like flaking paint, but it's kind of normal. But I might have to touch it up because it is going see-through white very quickly. We do have a little abdomen crunch there, which moves sort of left and right, more crunching backwards than anything. Legs lift out to the side as well as forwards, backwards. You do have little knees there as well, which are double jointed, which is nice. And the feet are on rocker pivot and do have display peg holes, so you can use a display base with him. Not that you're going to need to. He's got very big flat feet, so he's going to be very easy to sort of plant his feet into the ground. But this is like a little goblin, so I do love the little mischievous smirk on his face that he's got there. But in case you don't like that head sculpt, we can swap it out. And we just pop it off, and it's a little ball socket. And we can put on this head, with the sort of like toothy grin. Or we can go for literally a straight up hi, nightmare-inducing smile. No, I'm going to go back to the first one. I think the first one's kind of cute and kind of... butter wouldn't melt, but he's an absolute feral B-word. And then we've got the little skull accessory. So what you do with that is you just clip that over the top, and that gives him his feral Zombone appearance. That gives him his skull look, which is kind of cool. And of course, at the moment, he's got two grab hands on. Sorry, two open palm hands on. We're going to need to change one of those to a grab hand so we can actually use his accessory. So I'm going to swap out the right hand. Hopefully. Let's try and pop that out. Ugh. So that just pulls out. You see all the paint flaking away? Not too thrilled. I know it's just paint flake. It's only flaking, so I mean it's excess paint that just didn't fall off in the factory when it's set, basically. It's in the joints and stuff. But yeah. If we pop the little hand in. So now we've got a grab hand and we've got an open palm hand. With the grab hand, we can then pry in the little bones. He's got his club now as well. So he's got a feral club, which is kind of cool. Yeah. I need to find one in green. Green's obviously the more goblin style appearance, and that's kind of what I want. But don't worry, these little guys will be running amok around my house all Christmas long, finding many ways to torment the elf on a shelf. So be prepared for my Christmas videos, because I'm going to be having Feral here and a bunch of his orc and goblin friends having a lot of fun this Christmas around my house. But for now, guys, let's head on down to the dash cam where you guys can get an up-close personal look at Feral Zombone. Alright guys, so here he is out of the packaging, the little Plunderling. So, he is very cute. I do love the shading that they've given him on the inside of the ears to give it some depth. That's very nice. And his eyes do look very deep and sort of like mischievous. I love the little teeth that are just poking out there from underneath the smile. Again, a very cute looking figure and overall looks awesome. The forearm proportions are a little bit weird, but I'll get used to it. It's just the style of the sort of like comic cartoon design they've gone for with the Plunderlings. But yeah, I do love that shading there in the ears. And again, from the back here, looks very solid. It's a nice figure. It's got plenty of articulation for what it is. This figure cost me £20, which isn't that bad either. Plunderlings can go for a little bit more sometimes, because they are pretty rare over here in the UK. It's hard to see them, especially secondhand. You never see these get traded on the collector's markets or circuits here in the UK. You just never see them. And with the fact that it comes with so many awesome little accessories, like spare hands, the parts, the heads, everything's very nice feeling about this. It comes with plenty of stuff. It's well worth the money and a decent articulated figure. The figure almost feels like that face he's pulling now is kind of like the face he pulls around like you when you're in the room, and then the moment you leave the room, this face comes out. And before you know where you're at, he's hunting your fellow toys for sport. But no matter what, he's going to be a great addition to your toy box. To have a look at the scale here, you can see, oh god. Let's try that again. Darn you, Spider-Man. Here is the scale against Black Series and Marvel Legends. See, that's all I wanted to do. You didn't have to faint, Spider-Man. Although, funnily enough, these do look to be about the right size to be stood with the Joy Toys collection. I'm not quite sure if he's patting Stitch on the head or whether he's sizing him up for lunch. Either way, the Plunderling's going to have some fun with Stitch. No matter who you stand this guy with, he looks absolutely awesome. And yeah, I really do recommend Plunderlings. I'm going to be collecting a few more of these bad boys because I think they're a lot of fun. But guys, what are your thoughts on the Plunderlings? Let us know in the comments down below. If you have enjoyed this review today, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It would really support us. But let's go back to the main cam and finish off this video. Guys, what are your thoughts on this little Plunderling? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video today, then why not smash that subscribe button for me? Subscribing really supports us, it really helps us out, and helps us to keep making awesome videos just like this. And while you're here, why not check out one of these other videos? It would really support the channel, and guess what? You'll probably find another video that you love. We've been making videos for so long here on the Superstar channel, so why not click on one of these links here? Guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Superstar, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, may the force be with you. Bye!